I have such fond memories of all the people from when I went to school here. You can go get a degree at a lot of places, but I just remember the community, the faculty really cared about you. I remember the labs, they would take their time to help you if you were having problems with something. And I just remember all the different people that wanted to help you and wanted to encourage you and take an interest in you and at least know your name and care about you doing well. One person I remember from my time here was Davey in facilities and maintenance. I remember him because my dad would come out to class with me and he'd wait while I was in class. And a lot of times when I was finished, my dad and Davey would be talking and they'd just be just having a friendly conversation. And I just remember that he'd ask me how the class was, Davey would ask how class went, and he'd just say hi, remember my name. And I remember he was just really nice to my dad, really nice to me. And it made me feel like I was welcome here and I belonged here. And a lot of times I'd be on break and I'd see him in the hall and he'd remember my name and he'd smile and say hi. And it just made me feel a part of the school here, made me feel a sense of community and feel like I was welcome. What Davey did was really important because a lot of times I'd be nervous about a class, I'd have some anxiety about, whatever I was studying, and to see somebody here that was on staff, that knew who you were, was interested in you, and wanted to encourage you was important. Even just the small things, just knowing my name and saying hi, it went a long way. And I still remember him from 20 years ago when I went to school here. That's one of the things that comes to mind when I think back on my time here. You don't necessarily remember people's names, but you remember how people treated you and how they made you feel. You always remember that. Even if you can't remember their name or what class it was, you remember how they made you feel, and you remember that if they encouraged you, you just remember that feeling that they gave you, and it's really important. I think it's across all walks of life, Even if you met somebody one time and you don't remember where you met them, you don't remember what they do, you don't remember their name, you remember how they made you feel and how they treated you. And it sticks with you forever.